You would never guess. The chance of hitting a plane on the road is not zero. Firefighters pried open the cockpit door to save an old man, but he said the FAA gave the wrong coordinates, causing his landing mistake. He claimed to be a victim too. A very smooth way to blame others. But is it possible he just couldn't hear well because of his age?
No. I thought I missed that car.
Don't look that way. Come with me.
A runaway wing smashed the SUV's windshield. The driver was directly recalled by God. The woman in the passenger seat was badly hurt. A firefighter took off his jacket to cover the woman, broke the window, crawled in to save her. Then, firefighters heard other cries for help. They followed the sound to a house, where the owner was terrified. A power worker hit by the plane and thrown through the window into the house. By now, he had lost too much blood and was unconscious.
You gotta move him. Ready? Nice and smooth.
1, 2, 3.
Firefighters quickly moved the man down. His stomach was cut open by glass. Some organs were showing. Even experienced medics found it hard to watch. They gave him emergency treatment immediately, moved him to a stretcher, and rushed him to the hospital. Whether he survives depends on his luck. A pickup truck caught fire. Kind people pulled the driver out. Firefighters went to secure the truck. Then, an accident happened.
Get a line on that truck!
Everyone was scared. Before they could calm down, the burning truck started sliding forward. The firefighters couldn't stop it. They just watched it roll toward them.
Look out! Truck's rolling!
Oh God!
Everybody move now!
It looked like everyone would get hit. At the last second, one firefighter rushed up.
Center right!
Everyone's heart was in their throat. His team thanked him for risking his life. Afterward, the crew fell silent. They were grateful to have survived another day, but left reflecting on how many people would truly risk everything to save others without a second thought. A couple was having a wedding when the priest suddenly collapsed. While medics checked her, the groom demanded they wake her up fast because he hadn't finished his vows. The medics were in total disbelief.
Groomzilla, there's a very sick woman here. Can you calm the hell down?
He didn't care about a human life. He only thought of himself.
She looked a little confused, like forgetting what she was gonna say. Dad, you were talking with her just before.
She said she had a headache, so I gave her a couple of aspirin.
Can I see what you gave her, sir?
Of course. Yeah.
However, when the firefighters saw the pill bottle, they knew the priest was lucky to be alive. This wasn't medicine for pain, it was blood pressure pills, which caused her to go into shock. Medics quickly gave her an injection. The priest finally woke up.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Thank God.
But the wedding had to stop because she needed more tests at the hospital. Hearing this, the groom's face looked even worse. The father-in-law looked at him with doubt, probably wondering if he should still let his daughter marry such a selfish guy.
Hey, you did that bride a favor. Now she has a few days to reconsider.
Amen.
Even firefighters have helpless moments. At the last moment, with no way out, he took off his mask and called his wife.
Gabby, you're the best thing that ever happened to me. I love you.
Just moments earlier, a factory caught fire. People were trapped inside. Firefighters rushed in to rescue. The captain realized the fire was in the trusses. If they collapsed, the whole team could be lost. He ordered everyone to evacuate immediately. Suddenly, an older firefighter collapsed.
Hey, Match! Match! Chief, mayday! Mayday! I think Match is having a heart attack!
The burning trusses fell down, blocking all exits.
God! Chief! The fire jumped! We got surrounded!
Firefighters outside were extremely anxious.
No! Herman, entrance is blocked. You put mounts on your shoulder if you have to, but you get the hell out. Casey, evacuate that building any way you can.
At the critical moment, the captain stayed calm. He told everyone inside to find cover as fast as possible.
We're about to open up the water cannons.
Chief, you boiled him alive.
What choice do I have? That's it, open up the water cannons!
Multiple water hoses sprayed together. While waiting for the fire to be controlled, he suffered burns in many places, yet still performed CPR on his teammate having a heart attack. Another firefighter shielded the injured with his own body and passed out.
Casey! Casey!
Firefighters received an emergency call from a school. What's strange is, the basketball coach only felt chest pain and was fully awake, but medics wanted to shock him.
Well, what's happening?
Well, we gotta get you back into rhythm. We're just gonna apply some electricity to your heart.
Whoa. You're gonna shock me? I don't know. What, is that gonna hurt?
A lot less than the full cardiac arrest you're about to have. You just have to trust us, Travis. Okay, pushing 5 mils of diazepam. Shocking at 100. Stand back. Clear.
The feeling of the shock left him confused. After one shock, his heart rate didn't go down. Instead, it spiked. The medics turned it up to 200 joules.
Clear.
Please, no more.
By now, he had given up hope, and then came 360 joules.
Stand back. Clear.
His eyes widened and his heart stopped. A student saw the coach looking like he died with his eyes open and walked up cursing, but was stopped by a firefighter.
Back off.
Kid just wants to know what's going on.
Stop compressions. Damn it, still in VTAC. All right, pushing 150 mils of amiodarone. Stand back, shocking at 360. Clear?
Luckily, after the last shock, his heart started beating again, and he was sent to the hospital. But why do they shock someone if their heart rate is just too fast? A firefighter's desperate rescue ended in a blast. Earlier, a truck crushed a car and the driver vanished. A lucky bystander stumbled up, cursing the jerk. If he'd been a second slower, he'd be under those wheels. The female driver was trapped, legs pinned under the dash. Fuel began leaking. The hazard symbols on the metal drum sent a chill through the captain. Then, the worst happened, the truck ignited.
Casey, that's a negative. This guy's a fly dumper.
Those drums were paint total firebombs. The captain ordered a retreat for long-range firefighting. Amidst the searing heat, the woman woke up.
Wait, we're just gonna leave the victim?
But firefighters are human too. They have to survive. They tried towing the car with chains, but one firefighter felt it was too slow. He had no idea this one mistake would lead to a lifetime of regret.
Come on, someone give me a hand!
The team was horrified, scrambling to douse the flames on him and dragging him to safety.
Dawson, I need a hand! All right, restrain him. Get his gear off.
Seeing his disfigured comrade, the captain was consumed by guilt, oblivious to his own neck injury.
Chief, your neck.
The woman was saved, and both were rushed to the hospital. But with severe burns to his face and neck, he tragically lost his left eye. His career is over. He broke protocol, but only to save a life. May every firefighter return home safely.